I just recorded like a whole like 2 minutes of talking and then fucking accidentally stopped the shit. So, what's up? Fuck. Alright, yeah, I'm about to get out my car. But, so I was just in the car listening to some old Lil B, right? And I used to love Lil B, no homo. Like, just cause that nigga was fucking hilarious to me, you know? And then on top of that, like, I really fucked with him because at that time in my life, I wasn't the most confident person. And seeing somebody with the confidence to just freestyle over a beat one time and just put it out for the world and not care about the reactions and shit, that shit was amazing to me, you feel me? And then outside of that, of rap and shit, that nigga would be like talking and shit on the internet just about random shit. And he would be talking about like, you know, just being peaceful and acceptance and shit like that. And I don't know, I never heard nobody that young talking like that before that. And that's why I fucked with him so much, right? No homo. And then, excuse me. But anyway, the reason I'm making this video is because I was just listening to some old shit and it had me laughing, but it also had me like thinking like where I was mentally and spiritually at that time in my life. Like I had some wild shit going on, you know, but I was very much about giving to people and helping and loving, not unconditionally because I wasn't there yet. I don't know that I'm there now, but moving towards that, trying to love people unconditionally, trying to not judge, trying to put myself in people's shoes and, you know, just understand more. And he helped me with that. And I never like realized how much of an effect that motherfucker had on me. Damn, I'm trying to, hey, there we go. Got a little stand out here in the nature. But yeah, man, like, and I was just thinking like, what got me away from that? What got me away from feeling like that? What got me away from wanting to help people, from wanting to love people and understand people? Like, because now I'm so guarded and there's so much fear inside of me. Like, I face my fears and shit, but they're there. I'm trying to rid myself of fears, not just face them, you know? Like, facing them is only step one. Now I'm trying to get over them, rid myself of them, get back to that place of peace, get back to that place of, like, yo, it's okay, I know you don't understand, and I know you went through this and that. It's okay to feel how you feel. I want to get back to that, you know? I want to get back to loving people and just trying to understand instead of just always being all guarded and hating people and shit. And I don't really hate anybody. That's not the right word. It's just what came to my mind. But I love people, man. I really do. And just those experiences, like in prison, and I don't know, I always talk about this shit. I always harp on it, but I guess I'm not over the shit. Like, them experiences I had with them people in prison, experiences I had, like, being homeless and all of that shit, like, it just jaded me a little bit, man. It just had me like, yo, where's all this? I'm loving all these people for what? Because they don't love me. But it ain't about that, man. It ain't about that. Like, there's a saying, I don't know where it came from, so whoever watches this, if you want to hate me, but it's like, be the change you want to see in the world. I think that might have been like, I don't know, I don't even want to say, but, yeah, I gotta get back to that. Being the change that I want to see, being nice to people, being fucking not racist, being like, you know, just an all-around good person. And not that I'm not now, but I just know that I have so much armor on, you know? Look at this shit, man. Look at me. You know? That's why I like coming out here, you feel me? Because it's like, weed gets my mind going, you feel me? That's really what it is. I make these videos when I get high and I start thinking about shit. But nature helps too, man. This shit is like really, you know? Feel me? Look at my baldness. I don't give a fuck. But yeah, yo, I just appreciate people who, cause I don't know, my boy Brandon asked me, he was like, why the fuck do you like Lil B so much? His music is garbage and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, yeah, I feel you, bro, but I like people that are like genuinely themselves and not afraid of that, because I come from, you know, niggas, I come from an area where people are afraid to be themselves, like hood niggas. Okay, I got this thing, right, that I always say, I'm from Wilmington, Delaware. So I always tell motherfuckers, yo, you got Wilmington nigga syndrome. And what I mean when I say that is, they be like afraid to leave the city. Like okay, for my black people, you know that growing up, if you did certain things, certain activities, they were considered white people activities. Like if you skateboard, that's some white boy shit. Or you like archery, that's white people shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, y'all know what I'm talking about. So having to face that, like always, like, yo, nigga, I'm just gonna do what I wanna do anyway, nigga, fuck you. You wanna fight? You feel me? Like, that's the shit I had to go through. You know, speaking proper English and liking things other than fucking drugs and basketball made me a white boy to a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? So I just respect people that are not afraid to be themselves, you know? Like, and because I was afraid to be myself. And I credit, like, it sucks that we as black people fucking worship celebrities so much, but that's what it is. And I credit, like, people like Kanye West and people like Lil B for showing me that being a black man didn't mean I had to, like, sell drugs and all of that stupid shit and be violent and all of that. Like, that's not what it meant, you know? Like, I had my dad, but, you know, when you a kid, you're not, oh, dad, you don't know, you know how it is. So, I don't know, I guess I'm just rambling, as I do. But yeah, man, I guess, yo, just don't be afraid to be yourself, man. I guess that's the wrap up. Don't be afraid to be yourself. Genuinely. Don't allow motherfuckers to tell you that, if a motherfucker telling you you weird, it's because they're afraid of their own weirdness. They're afraid to be themselves, you know? They're afraid to be themselves, and they want you to stay down here with them in the regular guy shit, instead of being you, instead of shining bright, you know? So do that. You know what I'm saying? Be you. Genuinely, and love people, and understand like that people are conditioned, man. Like, they're not doing these things. They're not saying, oh, you a white boy, you this, you that, blah, 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 because that's how they really feel. It's because they're fucking conditioned. It's because people have this mob mentality, and it's like they don't think for themselves. It's more important, especially with women. And a lot of people like, oh, he hates women. Like, nah, I don't hate women. I fucking love women, you know? But I just see it for what it is. Like, this is, especially with women, they care more about what the world thinks of them than what they think of themselves. You know, it's people, but it's especially women. And I had that issue as a child, and I will never have that issue again. And I hope nobody else has that issue ever again in life. Like, be proud of yourself, no matter what you do. Like, unless you're just a fucking shithead out here murdering people and doing that type of shit, that's not cool. But you know what I'm saying? Be proud of yourself. Be if you like motherfucking whatever you like, nigga, it's cool, you know? Like, it's dope. Do that shit and be proud of it and promote and wear your motherfucking Dungeons and Dragons t-shirt, nigga, or whatever. Like, I didn't want to use that as an example because that's like the classic go-to when you hating on a nerdy motherfucker, but that's not what I mean, you know what I mean? Like, you know, be you, man. That's what I'm trying to say.